I had someone, hold a gun to me and, penetrate me every way he could, and leave me naked to walk.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm so sad that you experience such things in your life.
So bright, I don't wanna lose that somebody. I don't wanna lose somebody. I don't wanna
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mal Lewis, AML Films. We out there. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today we got a very special guest. I would like for her to introduce herself, please.
My name's Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. Nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
How old are you?
38.
Where are you originally from?
Originally, I'm from the Poconos.
Poconos. Shout out to the Poconos. We out there. Tell me a little bit about your childhood, Jessica.
I have two sisters, a brother. My parents were both heroin addicts. My grandparents raised us. I had a pretty normal childhood, other than my parents going in and out of my life, because my dad would always come home because I lived with my dad's parents, and my grandmother hated my mother, so that was, awkward. But yeah, that was about it.
What are some of your favorite childhood memories?
I guess my favorite childhood memories would be when my parents were clean and, just spending time with them,
Can you please tell us what is your drug of choice?
I guess fentanyl and powder.
How long have you been using both drugs for?
Well, heroin I originally started using 26 years ago. My parents were addicts, so I started using very young. Powder I didn't use until I was like 20, I want to say.
So were you introduced to drugs by your parents?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
How many bags of fentanyl do you use a day?
Probably about 12 to 15.
What about cocaine?
About 30.
Now, do you use both together?
Yes.
What is it called? Speedball? How long does the high last, the speedball high, when you mix them both together? How long does it last for you?
The cocaine rush lasts like 7 to 15 seconds, I'd say. So not long at all, but then, the fentanyl kicks in and you go down.
Got you.
Yeah.
And how does it make you feel?
Amazing. Makes me not have to think about anything anything I don't want to think about, and that's basically what I'm trying to do, get away from my feelings. So
how do you go about supporting your habit?
I'm a prostitute.
Now, what are some of the guys that pick you up? Who are they?
Oh, it just varies. You could go from, like a mechanic to, like what you said, a doctor, a lawyer. There has no race, no,
Right.
no gender even. Women have picked me up.
How much do you make average in a day?
It depends, but you can make, I don't know, it varies up to like $400 or $500 depending, sometimes like on the weekend more.
What's the most amount of money you made in a day?
Like, I don't know. I mean,
That's
I've
okay.
done some bad things, like rob dudes and, taken home like 1,600 like a couple days ago.
So you also pickpocket people? That's what you mean? Your dates?
If they're ignorant and bastards and do something to me, absolutely. I won't do that unless if they hurt me.
Okay, when they hurt you.
Yeah.
What has been your worst dating experience?
My worst was I had someone, hold a gun to me and, penetrate me every way he could and leave me naked to walk.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm so sad that you experienced such things in your life. Did you report it to the police or anything?
No.
Why not?
Because cops don't care.
I hear that a lot out here, that the cops don't care about the working girls.
They
So-
don't.
Due to the fact that you're involved in such a high-risk activity, do you protect yourself from any STDs?
Absolutely.
Have you ever had any STDs?
No. No.
that's
Wait. I'm lying. When I was a kid, when I was like 14, I had chlamydia.
How did you end up in Kensington?
God. Okay, so I was living in Upsika, New Jersey. My ex of 22 years was opening sober living houses, and I was out there with him, and I relapsed, then he relapsed, and I was running to Kensington. I was taking an Uber back and forth from Jersey here. And then, he caught me getting high, and he ended up using, so we were running together down here, and then I ended up going detox. He was supposed to go too, but he didn't. I got out, went into one of his sober living houses, and he was down here getting high.
Yes.
And I ended up following him right down here with him. I don't know where he is.
So what's the longest clean time you had?
10 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What triggered you to go back to using?
My mother died.
Oh my God. What's a day out here look like for you?
I don't know. I wake up, just basically running after that next high, like chasing money or chasing drugs. Nothing else really mattered. Sad as that is.
In the daytime, what's the longest you can go without using drugs?
Maybe an hour or two.
And when you don't get that fix, what happened to you next?
Just start getting like chills, eyes run, nose run, like if it goes further than that, body aches, start throwing up, diarrhea. It's just.
And that's all from the fentanyl.
Yeah.
Have you OD'd before?
Yes.
Do you carry Narcan with you?
Yes.
That's excellent. Are you homeless?
No. Right now, no.
That's
I'm
great.
renting a room right now.
You renting a room. How much
But I
do you-
was up until 4 days ago.
Well, that's great. You off the streets. The weather is getting really cold now.
I know. It's crazy.
So this room that you rent, how much do you pay? You pay every
Too
week?
much.
Is it like monthly, weekly? How does it work?
Weekly,
How much do you pay a week?
$90 a week.
And you get that money from, dating?
Yeah.
What are some horror stories that you have seen or heard about out here in Kensington?
Well, let's see. Like up at whatever it's called, Nino Park. One day I was leaning over trying to get something, and some guy came up behind me and like ripped my pants down and tried to it was terrible.
What was your life like before the addiction?
I was so young, I was a kid, you know what I mean? But when I had my clean time, I have 2 kids, and I don't know, I had an amazing life, I had a home, I had a car, I was in school, raised my kids, things were amazing, things are really so much better.
What do you miss most about being clean?
My kids.
Kids. And you have 2 kids, you said? Mm-hmm. How old are they?
12 and 9.
Boy and a girl?
Yes.
Oh, lucky you. All right, when was the last time you spoke with them?
2 days ago.
That's awesome. Well, that's great. Pray one day that, you'll find the strength inside of you to kick this habit. It's not easy. definitely a hard battle and you're not alone. And I want you to know we're here with you, you know, to give you encouragement and hope. That's all you need sometimes, somebody to support you, because you can't do it all alone. So let's get off topic a little bit just to get to know you as an individual, right? What is your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink. What are some of your favorite foods?
Tacos. Halukis. My grandmother used to make them.
Gotcha.
That's probably it. Favorite.
Do you have some favorite music you like?
I love all music. I like lyrics, you know, it's
Lyrics.
not just, you know.
I agree with you. I'm a big fan of lyrics because that means a lot.
Yes.
Unlike the songs that they making nowadays,
Oh
which is
my
mumble.
God, that means nothing. Like, you can't even understand it.
Right? Do you have a favorite candy?
Yeah, sour watermelon.
Sour watermelon. How about your favorite ice cream flavor?
A strawberry cheesecake.
You're the first one that says strawberry cheesecake. I love strawberries. So, what is your favorite cartoon?
Favorite cartoon. Hey Arnold.
And what is your favorite Disney movie? You know, we all once was kids.
I don't know. I think my favorite Disney movie would be the Toy Stories.
Toy Story, excellent. What is your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Shout out to all the Pisces, the water babies, the fishies. Shout out to all y'all. Do you have a spiritual or religious belief?
I don't. Not right now. I'm just
Okay.
not there.
Are you afraid of dying?
No.
Where do you believe you'll go when you die?
I hope I'll go, you know, to heaven, but
When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see?
I try not to. Like, when I look at it, I try not to, like, make eye contact, if that makes sense.
Are you a high school or college graduate?
Yeah, I have my high school degree.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Another math favorite. I don't like math. She would have been the person I would have been spying off of, guys, to be honest with you. What was the last job you had?
The last job I had was a secretary at, secretary.
When you was a little girl, what do you want to become when you grow up?
A model.
Model. Look at that. Awesome. You can see she put herself together very nice, guys. You can see some of the qualities of modelness in her. Okay, so when was the last time somebody told you that they love you?
My kids, 2 days ago.
When you hear the word art, A-R-T, what does art mean to you?
Art just means, like, to me it means, like, the way you express yourself. It could be, you know, basically anything, you know, like, you know, the way you dress, the drawing, like, the way you put something together, like the shard, for instance, you know, you can make art out of that. You know, it's just the way you express yourself, I guess.
What does happiness mean to you?
Ooh, happiness. I don't know. Happiness to me, I don't know, at this moment would be just, I guess happiness, I mean, I don't know. Right
It's
now.
all right. Now,
I don't.
how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, wonderful. Terrible.
How do you spend your Thanksgiving?
At the park,
At the park.
yeah, you know, out on the streets, like,
Why you
getting
chose
high.
to spend your Thanksgiving that way?
because I was getting high.
Getting high. Now, do you feel any shame or guilt due to your
Absolutely.
drug
So
use? Usually on Thanksgiving, when you weren't on this dark path, how was your Thanksgiving like?
great. I'd be with my family, you know, like cooking, like, you know, with the kids,
awesome.
like putting up a tree afterwards, putting up the Christmas tree.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just if you just had one word to just describe yourself, what word would you use?
Right now, how I feel about myself, hopeless.
If you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be?
To have that want to get clean, to see my kids, and I guess for shelter for everyone out here.
That's amazing. That's nice of you. If you had a message to send to the world, what would your message be?
To the world? I guess, you know,
what message would you like to send to your family if they was watching this video?
just that I love them and I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, AML Films, we about to wrap up the interview with the lovely Miss Jessica. I want to tell her thank you for sharing her story with the world. She's very brave, and hopefully this resonate with some people. And you know, some people cannot come down this path. She is thinking about, you know, one day getting herself together, right?
Yeah.
And going back to be with her kids. And we want to tell her that she can do this. You know, we believe in her, that many other people has been down this road and they are successfully clean. So you can do this too. You know, dig deep down inside of you, pull that crown out and put it on your head, girl. All right, so AML Films, thank you guys for tuning in. We out there. Peace.
Now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape.